Hello guys and welcome to my review of Crysis 3. Now, this is the first time I actually played any kind of Crysis game whatsoever, and I gotta say, it is a lot of fun. As you can see, when you first come in, you get 4 different loadouts. You get the gunner, you get the sniper, you get the assault, and you get the close quarters, I think it was called. And just playing a little bit of what's called Crash Site here, checking out the sniper. I do a lot of sniping in different games, so I figured I'd try it out. I didn't really get that guy with the C4 type thing that I wanted to put down, but the gameplay in this actually feels really tight. They have a really cool like kill cam, I guess, as you can see in here, which works out really nice. A lot of times you're thinking, how the hell did I just die? Well, they show you. One of the things I don't really like about the game is sometimes the hit marker, the hit registration is still kind of off. I know it's a beta, so I know that, you know, problems are going to happen with the game, of course. That's the reason that they made it a beta. So, you know, just hit registration would probably be like the only thing that I really have to say about this that I don't like completely. It has a very sci-fi feel to it, which, of course, it's supposed to. It's Crysis. It feels really nice. It plays nothing like Call of Duty, which is a good thing. Just because you know, Crysis 3 is supposed to be like its own different kind of game. You don't want it to be like any other game really that's out on the market, because if it does, then you get bunched into different kind of like categories that you don't really want to be part of. Again, it's very aesthetically pleasing. It looks really nice. It feels really nice. It controls very well. They set the sensitivity on the mouse very low in the beginning. Like, it sets it at 25, which is a little too low for me. And I use a 1600 DPI mouse when I'm playing. So if you're like me and you like your mouse to move a good amount, and again, I only have a 1600 DPI mouse, then you're going to want to bump that thing up. I bumped it up to around 50, and it worked out pretty well for me. There are different aspects of the game that are really nice. As you can see, the sniping is very solid, and I just got a double kill there. You can get double kills, multi-kills, everything like that. There's certain weapons in here that you can actually grab, such as the flamethrower. And there's also a bolt rifle and different kind of like alien weapons, I guess that they say. The guns feel really solid. They shoot actually very nicely. And what a lot of people don't realize is that the sound of a gun firing in a game is very important, because it gives you that like combat feel to it more. So the melee is actually just like, you know, the typical like kind of like punch in the face type thing. Again, this is a game of Crash Site where you kind of, it's like a capture the flag pretty much. I enjoy the game. They give you like your best kills or your top kills at the end of the game, which is what you're seeing right here for the game that I just played. I like the game a lot. I don't think that the game sets itself apart from Call of Duty and Halo enough to actually not get lost in the fray, especially since the market of gaming nowadays is completely flooded with first-person shooters and like sci-fi first-person shooters and everything like that. So a lot of people, even with bullet cams and the kill cams and everything, might look at this and see, you know, Dust or Halo. They do have a really cool thing called Hunter, where you can play as either the hunter, where you get a bow and arrow and a cloaking device, or you play as a cell. This is actually the intro clip from that, where you can see they bring it in kind of nicely and everything. This is me as a hunter, and you can also see me as a cell at the end of this clip as well. But I definitely recommend this game for anyone who's a fan of first-person shooters or a fan of sci-fi or anything like that. But that's my review of Crysis 3. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. And if there's any other game you want me to review, please let me know in the comment section below. Later.